Welcome back to Coyote Classics. I'm Dalton, that's my father Chad, and today we're checking out a pretty sweet 1968 big black Camaro. Great sound and exhaust. Beautiful blue metallic paint.
That is a good looking car. You know, I was torn if we wanted to go ahead and put some Z28 stripes on it or some SS across the front, but you know, that would doll it up too, but the paint and body looks so nice just the way it is, so I thought we'd leave it.
Yeah, I agree. I just like that blue metallic. Wish we were doing this in the afternoon where we get that full effect of the sun, but you can see a little bit right here. I mean,
yeah, if you get close on it, you can really see too, but it's got a great stance too. I love the tires and wheels on this one. You know, I'm not usually a fan of rallies, but it does it for me on this blue car.
It does.
Can you get a good picture up close of that metallic or video? Okay. Look at it. Oh, wow. So this motor, I'm going to tell you a little backstory. This car came in with a 454 in it, had just ran and drove great, but had a little bit of wrist pin noise. We pulled that 454. I had this original 1968 396 350 horse on the shelf, so we just pulled it apart again, went through it, looked it all over. Man, this thing's been balanced and everything. I mean,
nice.
it's
that
really
was a
nice engine.
Great motor. That came in on a numbers matching Camaro Super Sport, but the guy that bought it wanted to put an LS in it, so he let us keep this numbers matching 396 350 horse out of a 68 and back into a 68
I thought
Camaro.
it was the perfect candidate for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So power steering, power brakes, nice paint, awesome, correct 396 350 horse.
Yeah. Pretty unique motor too. You don't see a lot of the 350 horses.
No, you don't.
And this car is for sale at Coyote Classics in Green, Iowa. We can help with nationwide shipping. Go to our website, see all the undercarriage pictures and more details on it.
You're going right to the sales pitch?
Well, no, I just have to put, people have been saying we're not putting enough, of information on where to call us and where to find us. So
all right, I got you.
I got to throw some of that in there. We can help with financing, shipping, sell them all over the place. But with that said, now let's talk about the car.
All right, love the car, D. Okay, as we go ahead here, front to back gaps are real nice, nice even gap, and the back of the hood lines up great on both sides. So the guys did a great job putting all that back together when we put that motor in. As far as the paint goes across the front, beautiful shape, nice grill, Super Sport grill, front chin spoiler is nice and new, and so is the bumper. So all in all, just a great quality looking car. Tires are in great shape. As far as our tire size, we have 215 65 15s. How I would classify this Camaro, D, is a very nice local car show quality winning car. Not a trailer queen, but a beautiful, beautiful driver.
Yep.
Bottom of the trunk lid, as long as you got that open, we'll switch to that, is nice. Around the trunk lid jam is all in excellent shape. Trunk's all solid. Here's your mounts. Make sure you look at the undercarriage as well. Go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. There you'll see all the undercarriage photos of it. Dual exhaust. It's got some square tips coming out. No bubbles or blisters over the rear quarter. Could use just a little buff down here, just a light wet sand and buff. You could tell this has been wet sand and buff, but down below it's been buffed. But just to get a little of that orange peel down low, you could wet sand it there. But very, very solid. Bottom of the door fits great. They did a nice job as far as the paint and the door jambs as well. Just a little bit of work done here in the bottom of the door, but not bad. You can still see the original lip there. Door jamb is beautiful, all new rubbers and striker, all that's been replaced. So they did a nice job on the restoration. And guys, you can just tell around the edges on stuff if they do a nice job or a half-assed job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did a good job on this one. It's got the correct nice seat belts. The dash pad is good. It's got the original steering wheel. It's got the SS center. Factory consoles, all in good shape. Radio delete. Pad is awesome. Headliner is beautiful. Back shelf, back door panels, and back seat are all nice. Looks like we got our seat belts back there as well. It's a nice car, and I drove it when it first came in with that 454. This thing ran and drove awesome. I was very impressed with it. Like I said, this would have went on the website probably 2 months ago if it wouldn't have had just that little tiny little wrist pin noise in it. But we don't want to sell anything like that where you could have a problem down the road. Body line's awesome from that quarter of the door, and so is the bottom of the door. Lines up good. Front edge of the door seems to line up good as well. Don't see any chips or any issues there. Of course, it's got the iconic trim for the 68. 68 also will not have your wing windows. One way you can tell between the 67 and 8s, the 67s will have the wing window. Bottom of the fender, rocker's good. Again, a couple other things if you want to get this on the hoist and just wet sand and buff, the bottom part is basically all it needs. You see what I'm talking about, Dave?
Yeah.
Just a little orange peel at the very bottom. Again, corner of the door, had a little work, not bad. Rubbers are nice, door panels are excellent, seats are nice. Just a little tiny wear spot through right here. The driver's seat, other than that, in good shape. Steering column, steering wheel all looks good. Looks like they recovered the dash pad is what they did. Looks good, but they recovered it. There's that. Got the key in here. Wipers work. They are 2-speed. Dome light works as well. Not super bright. It's LED. You see that? Okay. Looks like we have no heater, but they all move. No heater fan. Gas gauge works. We filled that up earlier. Horn does not work. Temp gauge works. Oil pressure gauge works. We got 50 pounds of pressure and it's already at 150. Oh, sorry. There it is.
I like the buckets with the correct horseshoe shifter and console.
Really nice car.
It is.
Just got done driving that Hemi Cuda.
Yeah.
Now we have this 68 Camaro. Then we have another Cuda with a 446 pack.
And then we have another 69.
Then we have another Camaro.
Yeah. We got a fun day today.
We do. A lot of cool stuff. It's got a great idle too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good power. Those rose to the tires.
Yeah, it did. Here's your brakes. Brakes stop nice and straight. Nice pedal there too. Don't know what this guy's doing. Got to turn the idle down a little bit on this. I noticed that too before. I thought it was the choke, but it's not. I guess
Easy fix. Yeah.
I think the choke was just a little, the electric choke.
You got a car.
It's a little sticky. We'll go through the gears here. Look at that shift. Straight as hell.
Yeah.
Here's your steering.
It goes down the road nice and straight.
It does. It drives awesome. Doesn't get that tire squeal, you know what I mean? But the gears in the rear end are probably like 308s.
Yeah.
But it runs and drives so awesome. You don't have that high RPM. There's always pluses and minuses with that.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's got plenty of motor.
Sits here and idle's nice. Temps all warmed up. Still carrying really good oil pressure, even all warmed up. So that's a good strong motor and a pretty rare one too. I'm glad we found a candidate for it. You know, to go back in what it came from.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know, in 1968, you can't prove if the car was an SS or not. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of nice to have the right motor in there.
Yeah. Nice shift, good power. It's a good car.
It really is. You know, heading down the road, the speedometer saying 70 mile an hour. I was probably doing pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Again, here, it's just a nice handling.
It is. It is a good driving car.
Turn indicators work and stuff as well.
check her out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.